Hey, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. My name is Crystal. Over here we talk about motherhood, lifestyle, and we vlog. If you are not subscribed yet, make sure you hit that button down below so you don't miss any of our videos. So today I am doing a wedding update. You guys, I'm so excited to be sharing this journey with you guys. It's so amazing. So first things first is we got our invites in with our RSVP cards, our envelopes as well. I got the stamps ready to chit chat with you guys as I stuff these envelopes and get these out. So I got my invites from a shop on Etsy, and this lady at this shop, she was so amazing. Like I knew what I wanted, and I had like this vision in my head, and then I ended up not wanting that. So then I found her and I was like, okay, these are really cute. She did like 3 different samples for me because I kept changing my mind, because when I would see something I was like, that's not what I want, or I don't like that. So she had no issue like changing it for me and like making sure it was what I wanted. And also she made sure that like the designs that I wanted was like good. And so like I was just really happy that she did that for me. And she also sent me a list of like different fonts or whatever that I could choose from, because I wasn't really feeling the font that she had on one of the samples. I was like, I don't really like that font, so do you have any other fonts? So she did that for me. And then as far as like the envelopes, the invites did come with envelopes, but I needed envelopes that were already like self-addressed and like had our return address on there. Because if she would have sent the envelopes that she had, they would not have had any addresses on them, and then I would have had to either write them, which I don't find that very elegant for my wedding. So I didn't want to write them, or I would have had to pay for labels, and so yeah, that just wasn't it for me. So I ended up doing I ended up telling her that I didn't need the envelopes and she could keep them, and that I wanted to buy my own envelopes. What she actually ended up doing was taking the price off what the envelopes would have been, and she added my RSVP cards. So for a total for my RSVP cards and my invites, they were only $116. So that was with 100 invites and 100 RSVP cards, which has a scanner on them, a QR scanner code. I just didn't want to have to deal with, you know, return cards and all of that, because like, let's be honest, who's really returning or mailing back RSVP cards? You know, so I didn't want to deal with that. So that was a really good trade-off for us, because I wanted some that actually matched my invites, because at first I was looking at other places, you know, for like less expensive, and I was looking at other places and I was like, oh, I don't like these, I don't like these. So that worked out really well. My envelopes, I ended up getting them from a place called basicinvite.com. So I got my envelopes from there. What you do is you upload your guest list, and then once you upload it there, you can design your envelope with like whatever font you want, and like, you know, your return address and stuff like that. So I did that, and I got 100 of those for $36. So they were all customized how I want them. The font matches the font on my invites. And then it was so easy. You literally just upload your list like as an Excel. You upload it to that website, and it's, you know, it's good to, it's ready to go. So we got 83 US invites, and then we had 17 international, but 2 already told us that they won't be able to make it. So we have 15 international. So I'll have a couple extra international stamps, which is no biggie. So yeah, all of the stamps for the international and US was $70. So I feel like when you guys are you know, thinking about getting invites and RSVP cards and things like that, make sure you keep in mind that you still need to buy stamps. Even though I don't even remember how much stamps are like for a single one, but when you're buying multiple, it can add up. So just remember, like, I know people are paying like $300 for invites and all this, and no, because you still have to buy stamps. My budget for invites was about like $150 because I knew it was possible. After like being on Etsy and like all these other websites, I just knew it was possible. So after the invites, the RSVP cards, the stamps, all of that was $222. So not bad for exactly what you want, and you know that it's going to be correct and you won't have to send anything back. So just make sure you keep that in mind, that you have to buy stamps and RSVP cards and everything like that when you are searching for invites. The next thing I want to tell you guys is about the website. So we do have a wedding website. We actually got one through Basic Invite, which I got the cards from, and the save the dates. It's free. It's a free website. It's a free wedding website. There's a lot of websites out there who offer free websites. So I just went through them because I like the layout. It was really easy. It's like super easy to navigate and to create. So I went with them. It just has like all of that basic information. It has accommodations for the wedding, the date, time, other information that would be necessary for the wedding. You can RSVP there, put in your entree or your protein choice. You can even request a song, because the music is always like, it's gonna be the best part. So you can request a song on there, which I really thought that was kind of neat. That's one of the reasons why I went with them, because I was like, you can request a song? What else is on there? I can add the registries, of course. You can add pictures so people can scroll through. And what else is on there? Pictures. Yeah, that's really it. Pictures, information. There's like an about the bride, about the groom. Super cute. You can edit almost everything on there. So I went with that Basic Invite. There's so many websites out there for the registries, of course, but I went with Zola. They have a lot of different brands, so you don't have to have like more than one registry from like multiple different stores. You can just literally have them all on Zola. And then I've started that already. I don't have a lot of stuff on there, to be honest. I have a lot of like kitchen stuff, because y'all know I'm always in the kitchen. So I have a lot of kitchen stuff on there, like a mixer, this like really cool coffee maker. So the coffee maker I have right now is like just like a coffee maker from Target, I think. And I actually think my mom bought it when she came to visit us one time. So that's our registry. Also on that Zula registry, you can also add a honeymoon fund. So if you don't necessarily want gifts, or you want both, people can add to your honeymoon fund on there as well. And then they also have a space for your shower registry. So Zula has a lot of benefits. So I would definitely use them for any of your wedding needs. And then everything on there is also returnable or exchangeable. So I know people worry about that when they get something. If it doesn't work out, if they can exchange it or, you know, return it, which I did do a lot of research, and you can return or exchange from Zula. What else is new in the wedding world? I picked up my dress. I'm so excited. Like, when I went and got my dress, it looked better than the first time I saw it. Like, I was like, oh my God. It was so pretty. Oh my God, I'm so excited, y'all. So I have my last and final fitting in May. So I was able to take it home, and then I will either take it back to where I got it from to do the last alterations, or we'll find one. To be honest, I'll probably leave that part to my mom so she can find it. I don't know, because I'm just like, I don't know where to go. So yeah, so they just have to do like a little bit more taken in on like this area right here. When I first got the dress and did my first fitting, I was still breastfeeding, so my breasts were a little bit bigger. So now they have to like take this in a little bit more, and then the cup sizes are also gonna have to be a little bit smaller. It's gonna be a lot going on in May, like so much. So I have my final fitting in May. My bachelorette party is in May. We have to do a food tasting in May. So the venue actually called me a couple weeks ago and was like, did you want to come in for a food tasting this, like for February or March? And I'm just like, I honestly can't do February or March because we were moving and it was just not a good time for us. So March definitely wouldn't have worked out, and like February was just like not happening. So I feel like we can do all of that while I'm there. So I'll probably go to Ohio in May and stay for an extended period of time just to get everything out the way. I'm not sure of the food selections yet. I don't know if I want to do like everyone gets the same meal, but then it's like everyone can't get the same meal because what if someone doesn't eat beef or meat, or you know. So I'll probably have to have 2 proteins and go from there. Like, I don't know, I've never planned a wedding, but so far so good. I don't know if I told you in the last video, but we booked the our cake. The person that's gonna do our cake, we booked her. She was amazing as well. She's been in like all these magazines and like she's amazing. Right now we're also working on the bridal shower, trying to find a venue or someone's place. I would prefer honestly to have it at like, you know, someone's house because I want it to be very intimate. It's not going to be a lot of people there, and I also don't want my bridesmaids or anyone else, my family, spending money on the venue because you know those venues can be expensive. Then they will want you to order their food or their caterer, and then you have like minimum time. So I want things to end on my time when I feel like, okay, everything's wrapped up. I don't want it to be like so much of a time crunch, you know. I just want it to be very elegant, hang out, talk, chill, you know. So that's what we're working on next. If you guys have been married or are married and have any advice for me, please drop it in the comments below. Also, let me know what you did for your bridal shower. You know, did you have it at someone's house? Did you have it at a restaurant? Did you have it at like a venue? Or, you know, what type of space did you have it at? What did you do? I do want to let you guys know, like, planning a wedding is not as hard as people are making it out to be. What it does take is time. I don't think you should try to plan like a big wedding and all that within like a few months, because everything takes time. It's already gonna take like 4 to 6 months, or even longer than that, like 6 to 8 months for your dress to come. It's gonna take time for you to even decide on a dress, you know. And like, you don't want to be rushing. I think that's where like people get stressed, is like they're rushing a lot of stuff. So when you're planning a wedding, it's not hard. Just basically take your time, have like a timeline of when you want to get things done. Do a little bit at a time, but it's definitely possible to plan your own wedding. I'm doing it without a wedding planner, and I feel like I'm doing a great job. Drop in the comments your wedding date. Are you gonna marry this year? Have you just gotten married? Are you a newlywed? Let us know. So I think that is it for now. I'm going to continue stuffing these envelopes. I have a few more left. They also did give us like a couple of extra. They gave us a couple of blank envelopes, so just in case like there was a mistake or something, which I don't have any mistakes on any of the addresses, but one person did move and he didn't tell me until after I had already ordered the envelopes. So good thing is I have some extra ones so I can just write in his address, but now it's just gonna look weird because it's handwriting and my handwriting is not that great. That is it, I think. That went by so fast, but I feel like it wasn't fast, but you know, yeah, that's the update for now. So I hope you enjoy. Make sure you give me a big thumbs up, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm so happy to see you guys. I am almost at 500 subs, so if you are not subscribed, please join our family. So I will see you guys later. Bye. So I also forgot to mention that these envelopes that I got for the invites have a peel away, so you don't have to worry about licking the envelopes. So you can just go ahead and peel that off and then seal it.